I know where there's some, right here in the hall closet.
No, Molly, not in there. I'll have a look.
One of these days.
For the last few years, a certain citizen of Wistful Vista has been quietly collecting bottles. If you can collect bottles quietly. And here, loading his loot into the car to take it downtown and sell it, we find that collector of infernal residue and his patient spouse, Fibber McGee and Molly.
Thank goodness that's about all. Ain't got room for many more in that back seat. Hand me that last carton, will you, Molly? Thanks.
You're welcome, dearie. Now you can do something for me.
Sure, what?
Look, since 1938, you've carefully saved every bottle that came into the house.
Yeah.
And I never asked you why. I was never one to pry into your private life. If you wanted to collect bottles or buttons or butterflies or baboons, it was all right with me. But now I'd like to know what your idea was, and if you don't tell me, I think I'm going to scream.
Gee, I'm sorry, Molly. I thought all the time you knew I'd been saving those bottles for the refund.
The refund?
Sure. Instead of trotting down to the grocery every day with 2 ginger ale or root beer bottles and coming home with a dime, I thought I'd save them for a couple of years and really collect some dough. Catch on to it?
Well, heavenly days. And how much do you expect to get for the lot, me bold financier?
Well, averaging 2 cents per bottle, and I got exactly 537 bottles. I figure I'll get about $11. And that ain't hay.
And to think how many glass blowers have been wasting their breath when they might have been learning the piccolo. $11 for 3 years' work.
What do you mean, 3 years' work? It ain't been work.
What?
It's been fun.
What you mean?
It's been my hobby. It's kept me off the streets.
Well, where are you taking them?
Grocery store. You want to go along?
I wouldn't miss it for a 40-acre farm with Clark Gable as hired man. Let's go.
Okay, climb in.
Well, where'll I sit? You got both seats full of bottles.
Well, sit up in front there. You can make a kind of a little nest among the root beer and ginger ale bottles.
Fine. They were soft drinks, so I ought to be quite comfortable.
Now, don't bust any of them. I got a lot of time and money in this stuff.
You got a lot of water in them, too. Something's dripping down my neck.
That's just the rinse water. Some of it ain't quite dry yet. Some of them ain't. Well, here we go.
Hey there, Johnny. Hello, daughter.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Oldtimer.
If you're going downtown, would you mind if I rode as far as... Hey, what you doing, Johnny? Bootlegging?
No, I ain't bootlegging. I'm taking these bottles back for a refund.
Is that so?
Yep.
From the looks of the bottles, you must have threw quite a party, kid. Why didn't you invite me? I'm great at parties. Do card tricks, impersonations, and I can take my vest off without removing my coat.
Well, that's very interesting, Mr. Oldtimer, but we didn't give a party.
I've been saving these bottles for 3 years, old-timer.
What for, Johnny?
Well, it's just a hobby with you, Mr. Oldtimer. Haven't you got a hobby?
I got 2 hobbies, daughter. I'm a string saver, and I never step on cracks in the sidewalk.
Well, every man to his taste, old-timer. I collect bottles, you collect string.
And I've got a blue serge coat that collects lint.
That's pretty good, Snooky, but that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it, one feller says to t'other feller, he says, did you hear this Fibber McGee and Molly on the Lux Radio Theater last night?
Well, what'd the other fellow say?
Nothing, Johnny. He just sneered. Well, I guess you ain't got room enough for me to ride with you, Johnny. I'll walk down to the corner and wait for a streetcar.
Why, the streetcars don't go past that corner, Mr. Oldtimer.
That's why I like to wait there, daughter. It's quiet. So long, sir.
Now, what's the matter with this thing? started off all right this morning. Dad wrapped the deck.
Hi, mister.
Oh, hello there, little girl. Now, don't bother me now on account of...
Hey, where'd you get all the bottles, mister? Criminy, is that ever a snag of 'em, though?
Hey, watch your language there, sis. I got my wife with me.
Hey, what you gonna do with all the bottles?
I'm going to take them back to the store for a rebate. I says I'm returning them for a rebate. Rebate. Don't you know what a rebate is?
Sure I do, I betcha. It's when you put another worm on the hook. But gee, mister, you can't catch enough fish to fill all those bottles.
That rat it, sis, I ain't going fishing.
Don't you like to fish?
Sure I like to fish,
So
but...
do I, mister. Can I go with you?
Where?
Fishing.
Look, sis, get this through that little sunbonnet full of sawdust, will you? I ain't going fishing.
I know it.
Well,
Why?
because in the first place, I ain't got time, and in the second place, the season ain't open, and in the third place, I don't want to. And in the fourth, fifth, and sixth places, I got to take these bottles back.
What for?
For a rebate.
Well, I guess this is where I came in, and my mama doesn't like to have me stay through 2 shows. So long, mister.
Got to get them brakes fixed. Well, come on, Molly. Here's the grocery store.
All right, dearie. And believe me, it'll be a relief to get up off these things.
Also, come why?
Well, there were 3 mustard bottles leering at me like I was a piece of corned beef.
Now, let's see. I'll take a few samples in first. Now, let me see. 1 ginger ale, 1 ketchup, 1 grape juice, 1 root beer, 1 horseradish. That ought to give them an idea.
Yeah, it'd give me one if I was them, but I hope they don't think of it. Well, good luck to you, dearie.
Thanks. I'll be back in just a minute, and you can help me carry in the rest of the... Whoa! Dad, ratted, Bud. Why don't you look where... Oh, hi, Nick.
Well, for scream's sakes, Fisher. Excuse me for being such a big clumsy. I guess my feet are all thumbs.
Oh, don't worry about the bottles you broke, Mr. DePoplis. They were just a handful of empty.
Oh, is that so? I'd have got at least 11 cents refund on them bottles. You going to pay me for them, Nick?
Certainly. How much?
Well, I think he said 11 cents, Mr. DePoplis.
Oh, sure. Well, here's 2 bits apiece, Fisher.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I can't make change.
Well, take the quarter, McGee, and I'll give Mr. DePoplis 3 more bottles. Here, Mr. DePoplis, here's your change.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
This is being a lot of fun, Cupid. Here's $2. Give me some more. and
Hey,
I'll break
hey,
them
hey,
off the table.
Cut that out. You think I want to get pinched for all this broken glass all over the sidewalk? Lay off, DePoplis.
Huckly duckly, Fisher. And look, Mrs. DePoplis is telling me to ask you if you are caring to stop at our house some nights this week for a game of compact bridge. Don't do it because she hates bridge. So long, Fisher. So long, Cupid.
Goodbye, Mr. DePoplis. Now, McGee, don't step in any of that broken glass.
I already did.
Oh, dear, let me see it. Maybe I can...
It's all right. I stepped in some iodine, too. That's funny. That got a big laugh last week. Oh, well. Well, come on, Molly. Hold the door open for me.
All right.